Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Grounded. I'm AxionEvolved, and today we're going to kind of pick up where we left off before. But a couple things before I get started. Number one, you're going to notice that the game is a little bit more progressed than the last time you may have seen an episode. And the reason for that is I've been live streaming a little bit on Twitch. So right now I'm aiming for Monday, Wednesday afternoons. So the link for my Twitch is down below if you guys want to come hang out. I did, a lot of the mundane stuff that I do in this game I've been doing on Twitch just to kind of, kind of make the time less boring. And also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Check if you're subscribed. If you're not, I'd appreciate if you hit the subscribe button. It's a great time. I love seeing everybody here, and yeah, it's just good fun. So, without further ado, let's get back into what's going on and see kind of what happened. So, first things first, let me pull up my inventory here. You'll notice here over on the right-hand side, I've got armor. So I figured it was about time to kind of make some armor so we're not quite as squishy when we're going out there and doing this and that. And you also notice I have some new weapons. So let's take a look at what we've kind of got and what we still have to do. So if I go over here to the workbench, you'll see as I've kind of been exploring a little bit, I've been trying to kind of build up some raw science so that we can, we can progress in the game and unlock new stuff. So that's led me to kill some things, and we got quite a bit of armor that we can make that give us all kinds of cool little bonuses, right? So we're using the acorn armor right now, and you see this gives you a little bonus over here. It's called max health, right? So when you have the whole set, if I go back to my character screen, right here, you'll see I got the set bonus uncrackable. I don't remember what that does. I think actually we can see it in here. Uncrackable. You're a tough nut to crack. Okay, I have no idea what that means. But you'll see they all have this max health bonus right here. So that increases our total health. And you'll also notice, if I go back to the workbench here, we've got a couple tier 2 things. So I managed to get lucky and find a stink bug that was fighting both spiders and ladybugs, and I was able to collect their carcasses, and it unlocked a couple things. So you see we got some ladybug shin guards and some spider hoods. We don't have all the stuff for that, but it's something nice. We got some grub goggles and all that kind of stuff. So definitely things we're gonna be looking out for. And again, this is all armor. I think maybe I'll make like a set of everything just to kind of have. I've got this little chest right here that I can use all that stuff in, and yeah, it's kind of nice. But also, if I go over here to the Workbench Tools, you'll see I have a bunch of other stuff. And number one that I want to get is this insect axe right here. So you'll see I managed to find bombardier beetles that had fought some stink bugs and had died. So I do have these, and I'll get into that later. But there's also been some changes in the game. The version 0.3 patch dropped, and it retooled the way some things happen. So you notice this silk rope over here. Well, that goes in with, where is it? There's a new item, and I don't know if it's like a tool. Okay, here we go. The spinning wheel. So the spinning wheel can take things and turn it into thread. And spoiler alert, I think we have most of the stuff to make this. So we might be making that again today. And I've also gone along and, oh, I'm sorry. What I'm using right now is I'm using an ant club. So I had, in my travels, I managed to kill some ant soldiers, and maybe I'll show you guys that too. And got some of the mandibles, which allowed me to make this tier 2 club. So you see just quite a bit more damage. So tier 2 weapon, tier 2 axe, which is going to be huge because when we can get this, it'll let us chop down the weed stems, the bigger weed stems, so we can get that stuff easier. And a better hammer, it stuns, it has more damage, and it breaks up the rocks and the other things better than the pebblet hammer. So quick tour. I've added a bunch more of these over here so I can start organizing all the stuff we have. I could just come up, I can just drop what I want or what I don't want. And really the whole purpose is just to make things easier for me whenever I decide to do this and that. We see a ton of mite fuzz. A ton of mite fuzz. So, alright. So, let me also go show you what I've been saving, especially for you guys. So, in here is some of the stuff I've collected in my live stream travels, right? You'll notice I have a ton of clay down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all this stuff, some ladybug parts like I mentioned, bombardier parts, and some berry chunks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this over to the analyzer, and we're going to analyze it and kind of see what we come up with, what kind of new recipes we get. All right, so we're here at the analyzer, and the first thing I want to analyze is clay because I also have a quest that does that. So let's see what we get out of this. Armor dummy and weapon wall mount. Oh, that's kind of cool. So a couple things happen when you discover a new material. Number one, it unlocks some recipes automatically. So if I go and open up, here, let me get out of this real quick. If I open this up, you'll notice that in my base building, I've got clay foundations and clay ramps. And that all comes from the clay that I happen to find. Also, you might notice some of this other stuff. The different roof portions, and then the stem walls and windowed stem walls and sturdy doors. That all happened in these inverted triangles when I didn't realize you can analyze the weed stems and the grass planks. So I did that and unlocked that stuff. So that's good. We just got one of those. So I'm actually going to pick up another quest while I'm over here. Do you have any work for me? What do you have? Cold blood burgle chip. That's 1,000 raw science. Yeah, we're for sure gonna take that. I don't know where it is, but you know what? We'll find it in the course of the day. So let's see what else. I'm gonna do the berry. Let's see what we got. Berry chunk here. Berry chair. Now, the berry gave us some other stuff here. Let's do. I'm actually gonna do the bombardier part. Let's see. What we got? A jerky rack and a stuff armor. Interesting. Okay, it looks like we get another charge pretty soon here. So let me get out of here. So the berries actually give you this thing called berry leather. And you can see down here, the berry leather is used for like quite a bit of armor and stuff. So it almost looks like, I don't know, I'm assuming this is another workbench item maybe, or like a tool. It's either tool or armor. So berry leather, a useful thing. Bug rubber is something else we came across. I don't remember where this might have been something. Oh, maybe it was an acid gland or something that I stumbled across. So like I said, a lot of little stuff has popped up. We've got some gas arrows, lure arrows now. Found some flower petals. Found some. Oh, I didn't find any stink bug gas parts, but I think when I came across a dead stink bug, maybe that's where I found it. So spiky sprig is what we were using for a weapon, and we've replaced this with the ant club that we're using now, which is, yeah, this one right here. So this replaced the spiky twig club or whatever. But there's like quite a bit of stuff that we need to get. I want to get some, I don't know if we're going to get this kind of armor. Is this better than what I'm using? I wonder. Same amount of defense. Okay. So it's not actually better defense, but it does make you run faster. So that's another thing. And then you can see, you know, berry leather, spider chunks, silk rope, meal prep. So what does this jerky rack do? Hang raw meat on the rack to dry into jerky. Jerky never goes bad, but while it restores health, it also makes you a little thirsty. So that's actually a really nice way to use all the grub meat and all the meat that you get. So you don't ever, you know, you can essentially process the meat and never have to worry about it again, but you need to keep water. Quite a bit of new cosmetic stuff here. So spring fence, acorn fence. You guys know about the lamps. We've already been using those. Now we got a berry chair. Some new head mounts from some of the stuff we've come across. Infected weevils, larvae. And I can kind of show you some of this, but this is kind of cool. This wall mount here. Armor dummy. Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff that we've kind of come across in the process here. I still need to get these sap catchers set up, and my whole like food and water situation kind of covered. So we should have at least one more charge. Yeah, so we can check out this ladybug part now. Alright, and so here's where we get the rest of the ladybug armor. Cool. Ladybug chest plate and ladybug boots or mask or whatever it was. So let me look at that real quick, because that, you know, I'm interested to see, like, these give you quite a bit more strength and they make your block stronger. So if you don't know, if you right click, you get this little block meter at the bottom, and it allows you to block some attacks. So, all right, I think I'm going to go sleep for the night, and then we'll wake back up and go adventure a little bit. All right, and we're back. It's very early in the morning. It's 6 a.m. So one thing I want to do now, I want to kind of talk about long-term plans here, because I do have a couple long-term things that I want to kind of get accomplished. Oh, I just got hit by that gnat. What is that up there? I wonder if that's some raw science I can grab. We'll have to figure that out. So you can kind of see there's some markings out there. So if you look at the top left, there's a quest called Complete Marker At, and then it'll give you a destination. So if I pull up the map, these are just markers of other places that I've created those little markings at. So that's a common quest that you kind of get over time. So the current one we have is Weed Killer Peak, and that is like out here. Now, in order to get out there, we need a gas mask, and I believe where would that be? I wonder. Is that in here? Is that okay, here we go, gas mask. So we need some stink bug parts, and I don't think we have any stink bug parts per se. We have bombardier beetles, but we haven't actually gotten any stink bug parts, I don't think. Okay, I'm lying. We do have some stink bug parts. Stink bug gas. Okay, so what do we need for that? Weevil nose, gnat fuzz, crude rope. Okay, so let's go ahead and get everything we need. I know, do I have weevil nose, rope? You see, I got all kinds of random stuff in here. I haven't really been super organizing all this stuff, but I've just kind of been dumping it all out as we get here, and that's just kind of where it's all landed, right? So let's go make ourselves a gas mask, and we'll see if we can't go complete that marker at the Weed Killer Peak. All right, and we want one. Just kidding, I don't have enough gnat fuzz. One gas mask.
I feel a little less squishy now.
All right, so I feel like that's going to... Yeah, so that is going to take away our set bonus because we're not using all that. But on the bright side, we don't. We're like good against gas. And I wonder if that has a durability that we need to kind of sort out. I'm not 100% sure on that. So let's make sure we have a little bit of food. In fact, I'm going to drop off the parts that I don't need. All right, so like I said, I remember that the Weed Killer Peak is like somewhere out here, and we will need to make a trail marker. So let's grab clover leaves and sprigs. Well, I'll just grab a clover leaf. Let's just do that and sprigs. All right, so that's all the stuff we're gonna need. So let's get some water, and we'll kind of head out that way. And this spot always good for some water. And in fact, we got some that just collects right here too. So like I said, plenty of water. Let's make sure we're all eaten up, and then we're gonna go off in that general direction. So I'll kind of skip to getting over there, and if anything like exciting happens along the way, we'll kind of stop for that too. Okay, so real quick, this is the, I believe, yeah, that's the bombardier beetle right there. And I can show you, they spray out like an acid that will do damage over time. So you just kind of have to be careful. When I was doing the stream, I actually had a buddy of mine playing with me, which made killing some of these bugs a little bit easier. We also need to take out a ladybug, because we need a ladybug head in order to make our insect axe. Because once we get the insect axe, oh yeah, see, look, and then here's a larva. That's what the larva looks like. You can make daggers out of them and this kind of stuff. So definitely, it's a little bit more dangerous coming out this way, but we're heading over here, so we're not even really in the right direction. But just, yeah, some of the stuff that kind of happened during the stream for those of you that weren't there to kind of watch what happened. Oh my gosh, little spiderlings. Where is it? There it is. You see, they're tough, but they give us web fiber, and web fiber is what we can turn into the silk fiber, I think. What is attacking me? I hear the. Oh no! Oh no! for sure got to watch out for that. That's a wolf spider. They are way stronger than the orb weavers. But they give us spider fangs. So at some point I need to figure out a way to take those out. And unfortunately that day is not today. And so you can see orb weavers. We're definitely getting into dangerous territory over here. So need to be on the lookout. Need to be prepared for what's happening. Just kind of keep an eye out. Plus, you know what? I haven't made any fiber bandages. But should definitely have them equipped. I should also eat. Alright, so we're heading in the roughly the right direction. A huge mushroom farm over here. But we need to go... Alright, we'll just kind of follow this fence and into the gas. So like I was saying earlier, I don't know if the gas has like a... Like the gas mask has like a durability that goes down as you're exposed to gas. Or not. So that's something to look out for. We're going to kind of learn all that together. Big old paint can. Now you can place custom trail markers to kind of mark points of interest that you want to see. A ton of mites over here. They're one-hit kills with this club, but they're just kind of a waste of time. Okay. So, oh, see, bombardier beetle, bombardier beetle. Nope, go away, go away. Go away. Alright, we seem to be okay. I can't tell if my gas mask is taking durability damage or not. Let me see. No, okay. So, we seem to be okay. Now, we're looking for Weed Killer Peak. And we... Oh, no. Oh, no. Infected mites. So, that stuff I came across also. These give you, like, a fungus. Am I still being attacked? Whoa. Ah! Oh, my gosh. They explode. And they're super terrifying. Okay. So, you see, those give you, like, a fungal growth. Which, I'm not 100% sure what those do, but at some point we'll find out. I don't think they're scannable. Alright, Weed Killer Peak. Also, if you look down at the bottom left, right above my little health, you'll see that little thing on the top with it's purple with the green bars. That's a raw science tracker. So when I get close to raw science, it tells me that I'm close. What is this? Interesting. Definitely more spider webs. Oh, here we go. I wonder if I have to get up there. When you're close to your objective for these things, when you're close enough, you'll see the building blueprint of a trail marker. That still hurt me? I thought I was so far. Wow, okay. Alright, so I see that. So I'm wondering if I have to climb up that pole or whatever it is. This thing. Is there... Yeah, I can't tell if there's a marker up there or not. But let's go to the end of it and see if we can't jump on it and climb up. Alright, let's climb up here. Try not to die. As we're slowly ascending out of the gas. Okay, so you see right here? This shows you where you need to put the marker. And I don't have the plant fibers. Alright, and we have everything we need. And I'm going to set this to something, you know, innocuous. So we just like... No, I want like nothing. Does it... Oh, there is a way to set them to nothing. I might have to go back and do that to some of these other ones. Just because it kind of gets, you know, gets kind of crazy. But now that we're up here, we can kind of get a good look. You know, like there's the house. That right there is potentially a whole nother environment that you can, you know, access. Which it's just crazy how much you can potentially do in this game. I want to go check out those. Looks like a sprinkler system. Alright, let's get down from here. And you can see there's all this under construction. You can still go in here. There's just no content. You know what I mean? It's just... there's just nothing here, you know? Like, yeah, sprinkler pipes, but there's nothing to do in here. There's not going to be any objectives, so... It's really cool, though. They let you kind of go in there, but with the assumption that... Or with the knowledge that, well, you're not going to actually do anything in there. And is this... Yeah, so once we get the level 2 axe, we can start cutting this kind of stuff down and get tons of weed stems, which is going to be very exciting for me. Oh, that's super terrifying. That's a wolf spider. That will just straight up kill us. Like, without a second thought. Oh, man, that's terrifying. I know from playing with other people before. See, look, that is clay right there. So let's go grab that, because this kind of brings me to another thing I want to end up doing eventually. I want to make outposts all throughout the world. You know, places where I can get food, where I can like store food and, you know, have like a place to sleep in case it's nighttime and I want to just kind of like get back to the morning, right? So... Well, that wasn't something to grab. So grabbing all these resources and, you know, those of you that follow my channel know that I do like to build me some bases. And, you know, this is just one more step towards doing that. Tons of clay. I don't know if you can get clay walls or anything. I doubt it because they haven't been unlocked yet. Although, there are recipes that are locked behind, like, purchases. For the raw science, and once we get to 500, we can actually get the fortified base. So who knows what that means? You know, we've got our. I'm gonna call it the main base for now, but can I not pick anything else up? Oh, I'm all full. What is in my inventory? I'm just going to literally eat that because why not? Right? Why did I just make like a health going down sound? I shouldn't be sick. That was good stuff. One thing I've done that's made things very helpful for me is I put a marker down at our actual home base and made it red, so I can always kind of aim towards where I need to go. Because it's very easy to get turned around in here. So having a good direction definitely helps things out. What is this? Is this like a food container? Ooh, is there liquid? Soda pop, yes. Nice. I guess a little bit of sugar in there gives me some food back too. If this is dead... Hopefully. Oh, nice. That's free. Well, actually, I guess it's not. Oh, here's soldier ants. Hold on. Let me drop some stuff. I'm going to drop that. And I'm going to drop, I guess, the mite fuzz. Because I have a ton of that. Because I want these bombardier beetle parts. But since I'm here... Oh, man. Here we go. Oh, man. I'm going to die. I just know it. Ah! Ah! No! Alright, just kidding. Just kidding. We're out of here. Oh, man. We're going towards the anthill. If I had more health, it'd be a better way of actually fighting these things, but I don't. But, in fact, I'm going to try to make some of those. Use that up so we don't just die. Man, we also need to take out one of these. Oh, I don't think I'm going to have time in this episode. Maybe the next episode we'll spend, like, crafting up everything. But today was just kind of like a short adventure. You know, I just want to film and get something out because I don't like leaving you guys for too long without recording, and it's just, you know, I like making these episodes. I just don't. I don't have the time that I wish I had. You know. So let's just jump cut back to being at home. All right, home sweet home. One thing you might notice too is I put these little spiky logs there because occasionally we get like I've gotten spiders up there. Get out of here. They come up to about right there. So hopefully this does a little bit of damage to them. So to kind of deter them from coming up. So, all right, let's drop some of this stuff off. Let's put all the clay in here. I don't think I have anything else. In fact, I do. You know what? I want to make some of the berry leather because I want to see if that actually turns into anything else. Let's drop all the random stuff. I'm super excited about those bombardier beetle parts because that was just like free stuff, you know? That's stuff I didn't have to do anything with. I'm just going to drop that off too. All right, let's make some of this berry leather. Oh, I think I need the workbench actually. I'm wondering if when I make the berry leather, it'll give me something else to research. I have no idea if it's given me something. I can. All right, let's go. What the? Get out of here. Let's go research this berry leather, and then we'll call it an episode there. All right, analyzing berry leather. Let's see what we got. Let's see what it gives us. 20 science and no recipes and just insect hammer. Awesome. That's amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. Just kidding. That's not what I wanted. So, actually, let's see what we got here. Just one more thing. Do we have any new work? Let's see what new quests we have. Find the grave robbery burgle chip. All right, so maybe next episode I'll spend the time and we'll go burgle chip hunting and we'll do a little bit of crafting. So, on that note, guys, thank you so much again for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I know this, this isn't quite the same type of game as Fortress Craft, but I do have a lot of fun playing this, and there's always new content coming out. So, it's just fun to play, and I like doing it. So, on that goes again. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.